Radio Freccia. Libera come noi.
Okay, so today we're here with editors. Welcome back to Italy, guys. How are you doing?
Doing great.
Yeah, we're doing pretty great.
Yeah, how do you feel to be back here? Is it like the biggest gig you're playing in Italy on your own?
I think it is, yeah. So it's exciting, you know. Still a little bit intimidating as well. Shows this big are quite, you know, they're not normal for us, so it's significant. So no, it feels good to be back. It's always good to be back in Italy. We went for some lunch in Milan today. Nice.
The food is always nice.
Food's fantastic, yeah. So, yeah.
Okay, I must tell you a thing because before we start, and that is that when Violence was released, that was a very happy day for us, for indie people, because we were waiting for it. So hope you're really proud of it.
Thank you. Yeah, we are.
And a Magazine was the first single to be released. Why was Magazine the first? Why was it your choice, the first choice?
Why was it? Was it even our choice?
It was your choice.
Was it my choice? I guess because it's one of the most direct pieces on the record, and it has elements of the rest of the record in it in terms of like the sounds that are in there and the production and stuff. So it was a good hint at what was to come for the record.
Yeah, in general, what I think about all of your albums, that every time that an album of yours comes out, you always find a perfect match between maintaining your identity and at the same time you always find new sounds. So like this album is very electronic, and I think the audience has appreciated it.
Cool. Well, we like to evolve and try new things. If we feel like when we're in the studio we're repeating ourselves, we feel a little bit uncomfortable, and we like to, you know, try to work with different people, and so that's good. But sometimes I do wonder if we just confuse people a little bit. But that's good to hear that we keep our identity.
Yeah, because I think that's the point. Because when you hear something from editors, it's editors, but it's never boring because you always create new moods.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Yeah, I mean, the album has been really warmly welcomed. And how is the tour going so far?
Tour's good, yeah. The last few nights have been the most sweaty, hot shows. I think the sun's been out everywhere, so there's been a lot of perspiration. Other than that, it's been great. The new song, we're playing a lot of songs from the album, nearly all of them, and it feels good.
And talking about hot weather, in July you'll be supporting The Cure for their 40-year anniversary. Yeah. So how do you feel about it?
I feel honoured, you know.
Yeah, it's just, you know, he chooses those lineups himself, so it's always it's one of those that I don't think anyone said no to when it came through, and I guess they're kind of the prototype band for what many bands that we love came afterwards. So, you know, a lot of bands state The Cure as a big influence, and they're definitely a big influence.
So is it the first time that you play with them?
It is, yeah. So yeah, it's significant because it's a big show for them. You know, like you say, it's their 40th birthday party in many ways.
I won't be there. I feel so unlucky. And you have recorded a cover by them. It's Lullaby.
Yeah, it was a while ago. Yeah, we did Lullaby back around the time of our second record, maybe even the first record. People seem to like it, the fans, when we did that. So
yeah, it's always very when you hear it, it has that editor mood. And are you going to play some song of yours? Are you going to play some of theirs during the concert? Or no, during The Cure.
I don't think so. I think we'll use the opportunity to get up and play, you know, our song. We don't have much time. It's, you know, it's a big bill. There's lots of bands playing. So I think we'll just go up and enjoy the show. You know, play the greatest hits, and then watch all the other bands and hang out with all the sunburnt goths. It's going to be good.
And look at all those people. It must be great.
Every single one of them wearing black. You know, 60,000 people wearing black is going to be amazing.
It's the dream. And on the 21st of April, it was the record store day. Right. Are you big fans of vinyls? Do you have a place in which you used to go and buy your favorite albums? And
there was a record shop where I grew up, and I did used to buy records. I do still buy a few records. He's got his own record label, yeah. So if you want
I make records.
Yeah.
So record store day it was quite important for us yesterday because we just put one of the bands that I put out. His record just came out, and yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
there's not a resurgence, but like the audience for buying records is, I think it's just growing gradually, isn't it? Like, you know, it's just
steadily growing. And I think people, especially the new generation, have been turned on to the fact that you can physically buy something and appreciate it. You know, because when we make records, or when our Rahi, who makes our artwork, I mean, it's great to see it on a screen, but there's nothing better than when it comes back and when you get to hold your record in 12-inch format and touch it.
Yeah, and on the records today, there are always new albums coming out with like colored LPs, and yeah. So have you bought some? Like,
we were in, where were we yesterday? Switzerland. Zurich, and we didn't really get a chance to get out anywhere, but no.
I did. No, I got the Soundgarden.
Nice.
A-sides, yeah, and it's 2 LPs and they're green, so it's really, really cool. And in our radio we made a program just for the records today, and so we got also the one from by Linkin Park. Okay. And the 2 albums are golden, so everyone was happy.
The thing I liked about our just regular album release was the red vinyl we did for Violence. That was amazing. That was really nice. That was beautiful.
Yeah, when it's red.
Yeah, it's cool.
Okay, so the last question was still about the album, because talking about the covers of the album, I thought that Violence album the cover was really nice and was really powerful. So why have we chosen that image with naked people and?
Yeah, the image. It's a photo taken by an artist called Rahi Resvani, who we've worked with for a few years now. He's done the covers for the last 2 records. He does all of our videos, all of our photos. The album keeps coming back to this idea of human connection. You know, people kind of, relationships, or kind of losing themselves in kind of human connection is kind of an escape from the modern world we live in. And that photo is Rahi's kind of image of that, really. You know, it's obviously quite ambiguous. It's quite
it's strong
and striking, and it's not quite sure what's going on, but it's beautiful, you know. And that's why we work with Rahi, because he provides stuff. Makes beautiful art, yeah. You know.
Okay, and talking about human interaction, have you noticed a change in the people that listen to you through the years, according to the messages that you want people to get? And
they've got more female. It was all dudes for a long time. They've got a bit,
that's cool.
Yeah, it's very cool. They've got a bit younger as well, because those dudes are quite old as well. It's definitely crossed,
hasn't it? It's just it went from. So I remember when at the beginning when it was, you know, it was a very dude-related audience, but now it gets wider and wider on each record, you know.
Especially in Europe and on the continent, like.
Maybe your messages are getting more and more universal.
Yeah, we're just getting more in touch with our feminine side. You know, it's all good.
Yeah. So I saw many girls here in Milan. There were many. Okay, so it was a great pleasure to have you here, and I wish you the very best for the rest of the tour, and I wait some vinyls for the next records today.
Right.
But yeah.
We'd love to do something again for that, but when the time is right.
Yeah, I wait one for me.
All right, just promise. Specifically for you.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
With like your signatures and.
White vinyl.
Yeah, white. Yeah, or even green. I love the green ones.
All right.
Okay, thank you very much.
Radio Freccia. Libera come noi.